Welcome to Any Given Thursday, the dumpster fire for the homeless.
It's sticking. I know you. I mean, I like it. I know you like it. You said it, so you must like it.
I do like it. I liked most of them.
That's fair.
I mean, I didn't like them enough to use them more than once.
Yeah, this one we've used multiple times now.
That's weird.
At least two.
At least two.
At least two times.
At least two times. I'm Rob.
Well, we just really support homeless people. I'm Kevin.
Do we?
Yeah, because we provide them with a dumpster fire to warm themselves.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I don't even know how well of access the homeless have to podcasts.
You'd be surprised.
Oh.
I have no idea. I just said that as a blanket statement. I have no clue whatsoever.
So I was gonna say, radios. You can kind of get radios. They're outdated radios. Radios work.
Radio is a thing.
Radios are things that have existed for a long time where you can get them cheaply.
Yeah.
I feel like podcasts, you need internet.
Yeah, probably. Probably. I mean, there's got to be one homeless guy with a smartphone out there that's loving our shit.
or one homeless guy who, for some reason, goes, you go to library free internet.
Yeah.
But to listen to podcasts?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Thursday.
Oh my god, that poor guy.
Right?
He probably stumbled on it by accident.
So?
I hope he keeps him warm.
Yeah, right? Like that's what we're all about. We're spreading the warmth. What are we talking about?
Alright, so I've heard this question raised in similar ways. It's been presented to me before, and I don't usually know how to address it well. So I'm going to ask you it, because that sounds like the way I should do this.
Yeah, fuck me, right? Yeah. Okay.
I know...
How dare you?
I know TK likes bringing up various forms of this.
Okay.
And so, Kevin.
Yes, bro.
Are you the hero or the villain of your story?
Oh. Of my own story?
Yeah.
More so the villain, but I would say I have heroic moments.
Okay.
I think I'm not gonna. So there's a lot. There's a lot that just went in my brain right there.
It's almost a heavy question, right? It really depends on the frame of mind, but I'm in for it. So,
my first thought is if you think you're the hero in your own story,
mm-hmm.
you're probably a selfish douchebag. just first off. Or you're self-centered, or there's something. If you think you're the pro tag, there's something going on in you, or you're just really confident. Maybe you're just really confident, in which case, good for you. But to me, that comes across as selfish. I would never claim to be the hero. I would just claim to have heroic tendencies in my own story, but I would never claim to be the hero.
But wouldn't that make you neutral good?
Yeah, yes. I think yes. If we put this on in alignment terms,
yeah.
I think I am the neutral good character in my story.
Okay.
Because I definitely do things along the way for myself that are not good.
Okay.
And not even in the pursuit of something good. Always. So maybe I'm just chaotic neutral.
I don't know. Well, so what's interesting is because I feel like when you're presenting the question, you want to say hero. You said villain first.
Oh yeah.
You said villain, and then you're like, I do heroic things, right? I can't say villain.
Yeah, I feel weird about saying, but I'm definitely villain first. I drink alcohol, which is actively bad for me.
Everybody drinks alcohol.
Sure, it's a villainous thing for you as a human, as a person. Like drinking too much is. A vice. It's bad for you. It's bad for your body. It's bad for your liver, right?
Look who fell off the cross.
No, definitely not. I am overweight. I eat way more food than I should, and I gorge myself
probably same
on food.
Yes,
which is not good for me. Definitely a villainous aspect. I don't know. I immediately start thinking about all the things that I do that are not good for me,
mm-hmm.
which I couldn't be the hero if I'm doing all of these bad things. Unless I'm just a hero with a lot of flaws. But I don't like that. That sounds like a cop-out answer to me. I feel definitely more so like the villain doing these things, and occasionally I will do something that is good for me or good for others and comes across as a heroic action.
See, okay, so this is interesting because you framed it, and because when you ask the question, there's no, it's never been like with premise or rules.
Right.
You thought of it as villain against yourself.
Yes. It's my story.
Not an antagonist against others. It's your story. You're a villain against you, so it's your own worst enemy kind of mentality.
Yes. Which I guess is more selfish. So it goes against my initial point that saying I'm the hero is selfish.
So
I'm sorry. Go on.
No. It's okay because this might help you. I don't think it's the same thing as the question of do you think you're the main character in your story, and the main character.
Okay.
Because I know that one's come up a bit.
Yeah. We've talked about that one a lot. We've
talked
talked about that
one a
one
lot.
with TK.
Yeah.
On several occasions.
For sure.
Yeah.
And you can't say that you're the main character.
Right.
It's a trap.
Right. I agree.
But at the same time, if you're living your life and your consciousness, how can you look at it from another way, right?
Easily. I don't know, because now we're going to get into that a little bit, but
okay,
I can definitely see myself as a supporting role in other people's stories more than I can see myself as the main character of my own story. I think personally, I am more likely to see myself as a supporting character in someone else's story. I think I am a supporting character in your story, Rob. I think I am like a sometimes comedic relief, sometimes goofy sidekick in your story.
Kev, I don't like your answer. I don't think that's true. I don't like that you're framing me as the main character.
Well, because
then there's
it was an example.
Because there's a lot of people suffering out there.
It was an example.
No, but like I think I don't know
it's a different discussion, but
sure. But that's okay. So that's like some of my initial thoughts of like issues with the question, right? And me not agreeing with any of that. Although that also makes it easier to say, if it's presented in that way, saying you're the hero and the villain has a completely different context. Right? Because if I'm not the main if I'm not the main character,
yep,
then it's not I'm my own worst enemy. So am I a villain or a hero still?
Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, if I'm not the main character in that aspect of it, then I'm neither a hero or a villain. I'm just an NPC, I guess. It's a little sad. That's a sad existence. I don't think I want to be an NPC.
Do you ever not directly related? Have you ever watched Viva la Dirt League?
No.
It's like a YouTube channel and things. They do like live action jokes about RPGs.
Okay.
Well, they'll cosplay basically.
Maybe
there was a couple really popular clips.
I may. This sounds very familiar. I just may not know the name.
Some of their more popular ones was like one of them. They always walk funny, like it's an animation, and then they go up to a character and they like ask them things, and they respond like they're the merchant, they're the NPC.
Yep.
And then they'll like walk away, and the NPC gets pissed or something.
Were these the same people? There was one. They did something with like a quest giver or something, and like they actually had like something appear over them.
Yes.
This does sound much more familiar now. I believe I have seen several of these.
They have a lot of them. They have a lot of them in different contexts. They actually made a lot of PUBG ones.
Okay.
They actually continue, I think, to make PUBG ones, which I thought that died. To be honest, I
never played it, so
yeah. As far as I'm concerned, Fortnite's dead too. So
I don't think that one's true.
They keep releasing content, but I know nobody who plays it anymore. So I don't even think
Fair.
I don't even know if it plays the same because anything I've seen about it doesn't imply that it does.
I don't know. I have not seen any Fortnite content in a couple years.
A
So
couple years.
yeah, a couple
No
years.
ads?
Oh, okay. So like, yeah, okay, an occasional ad, but like it's not like
Yeah. Nobody's putting out content.
nothing substantive. There
Yeah.
it is.
Okay. Sorry.
Anyway.
Yeah. So yeah, Fortnite's dead. Fine.
Yeah.
They make
PUBG's dead. Fortnite's dead. These guys are dead.
No, I hope not.
Why?
I think they're like not. I don't know if they're American.
Why would it matter if they're dead or alive, Rob?
It doesn't. I kind of. I don't know. In my head, I was like, I think they're like from New Zealand or something. I hope they're doing okay.
Is New Zealand doing drastically worse than America right now?
Probably.
If anything, I think they're probably doing better.
Probably not. I just wish them well. I don't know.
Okay.
Whereas if they were Americans, I wouldn't care to wish them well.
Oh,
I know they're doing poorly. So are the rest of us.
yeah. Welcome to the club.
Yeah.
This is America. Don't catch me slipping up.
My first thought was guns in your area, but all right.
Yeah, it was,
Yeah.
half a dozen of one,
Six
of the other.
Something like that. Yeah.
right?
Uh-huh.
Plus Baker's dozen. Half a
Oh.
dozen of one, 7 of another. But then,
6.5.
ooh, I don't like that.
I don't
Baker's-
want to bring
Baker's
fractions
dozen of
into
one.
this. Yeah.
Half another.
Capitalism.
Fuck capitalism.
Says a libertarian.
Well, yeah. Well, hey. Whatever. At this point, whatever change, I'm all in for change. If it's different than what we currently have, whatever direction. That's not true. I don't support fascism. Let's. I take that back.
Probably not.
Anyway, you were talking about these guys, and we hope they're doing well.
Yeah, Viva
PUBG content.
Viva La Dirt League, they make a lot of RPG content.
Yep.
And a lot of it is from the NPC's perspective.
Yes.
Probably because that's the easiest to joke about, but it was good stuff.
Yeah. From what I remember, I enjoyed the bits I saw.
Yeah, but they didn't make it seem sad. I mean, okay, they probably did a little bit, but they gave some humor and levity to it.
Wasn't there one where there was like one surviving NPC when a town got slaughtered by the main character or something like that?
Yeah.
Unless I'm making this up, but that sounds
I think that sounds
vaguely
right.
familiar.
And they were probably like the merchant, and they looked horrified, but were still just saying their happy dialogue with a horrified face on, and trading with them.
Yep.
Okay, fine. You got me here. I was trying to bring up a counterpoint, and I did not.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Being an NPC would suck. I'll give you that one. The main character can just come along and kill you whenever they want. But you respawn at least.
Maybe. Depends on the game.
That's true. Most.
I think even in Skyrim they stayed dead. If they were named.
If they're important. Yeah, like guards respawn.
Guards aren't.
Right. They're not important.
But like I think most of the other characters.
I want to say that's true.
I didn't do it because they'd throw you in jail, and honestly, the annoyance of them saying "You look familiar" was like awful.
Yeah, or the I can't remember the other line. There's another line they had. Yeah, whatever. It's done now. My brain didn't work.
That's not gonna get there.
No, it's not. It's been too long since I played Skyrim. It's not gonna get there.
Yeah, that's fine. I keep thinking I would replay it, and then I was like, I put too many hours in.
Yeah, it's not something that I want to go back to.
No,
I don't think so.
I
enjoyed it when I had the time to enjoy it, which was, senior year of high school.
I feel that actually,
And
in very deep level.
I don't. I don't have the time to enjoy it right now.
Yeah, no, I'd put way too many hours in. Although, oddly enough, of all the things,
WoW too. I could never go back to WoW.
I never got into WoW.
I would, but
you know what?
But I can't, and I know I can't, so I won't.
I would argue that if you're playing WoW, you're just an NPC. What you do doesn't matter. You're just a higher tier NPC. When you pass somebody else who's clearly doing better than you, which is going to happen
all the time,
they've already done what you're doing. You're just hoping. You're just there. It's probably more monotonous. At least the NPCs get to see different shit.
Or die.
Do NPCs even die in that?
Well, in like the cataclysmic events, you know, like when fucking I can't. Oh god, here we go. I stopped playing before this, and now my brain in Cataclysm. Yep. There was a giant
something
god Titan-like thing,
I don't know.
And he drove a sword directly into the planet that caused a rift that killed thousands of NPCs, quote unquote.
I thought there was a big dragon or something.
There's been a lot.
I'd never played WoW at all. I had a few friends who played at the time and would try to remotely follow through them, but
yeah, I think Cataclysm was the fourth, fifth. I stopped playing during Wrath of the Lich King, which was the third.
That seems like the height from my very limited understanding of this game that I've never played.
It probably got more and less. But I remember Cataclysm coming out because I remember talking to my buddies Mike and Chase about it because they were still playing it. But I never got back into it. I never bought Cataclysm and I never got back into WoW. But I would. That game for as shitty and grindy and like
it seems
and as many like kill 15 boars quests as there were, I don't know why I loved it.
It drove like the few times I would try to play it, it seemed like nothing but fetch quest, and it drove me nuts.
I liked it. I can't explain it. I can't explain it. And I didn't even do like. Here comes the set. I didn't have friends that played when I was playing, and I didn't actively seek out parties to join up with to do dungeons. So I just did my own little solo thing and would run around and explore different areas.
I have no issue with that because that's how I've always played games. I had friends who were actively playing COD, and I'd be like, nah.
Sure, but you need, like, if you want to, like, actually progress in WoW, you kind of need other people. You kind of need to team up with other people in order to actually get somewhere in the game. So I did the best I could just on my own. Yeah.
Huh. I don't know enough about it, but that's probably how I would have played, because they got organized. It just seemed like a lot of effort.
It was.
I would rather just get good by myself and just have a good time.
Yeah. Just kill all the spiders in the Darkwood Forest, you know?
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Probably nice forest. Get to see wildlife, kill wildlife.
Very nice forest. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah.
But, okay. No.
All right, tie it back.
Yeah, we really
tie it back in, Rob. You could do it. I want to see your power of the segue.
But no, Kev, I don't view you as an NPC, and I have issue with that. Because like part of what I'm doing, that's a whole other thing. I don't know.
Do you view yourself?
I don't know what I'm doing.
Hero? Do you view yourself as a main character?
So I was avoiding talking about me because I'm going to be honest. Here's the other part of this: is I think the first time it was phrased to me, "Are you the hero or the villain?" I didn't know how to answer TK.
Yeah,
I was like, I don't freaking know. Probably someplace in the middle. And then I was off late at night, still awake for some reason, I was like, I don't know if I'm the hero or the villain. You know what I think I relate to the most? I'm pretty sure I'm a fucking sim. That was my thought. That was it. It was like I don't know if I'm doing good or bad. I just like I relate a lot. I'm walking around into rooms. I don't remember what I'm doing. Most of the time, people can't understand me very well. I've accidentally set a stove or two on fire. It's like I don't know. I don't know why I'm doing things most of the time. I'm just trying my best with what's presented to me.
Wow.
Yeah, that was the thing. Is it was like, I don't know if I'm the hero or the villain. I was thinking about it later, and I'm like, it just doesn't fit. I can't make either of them make sense. I think I'm a fucking sim. I don't know. I'm just existing here, trying my best.
Rob, that's a really deep commentary on life.
Is it?
I mean,
I thought the opposite, but okay.
No. That's like that's like stoner philosophy right there. You know, hey, I think I'm a sim, man. Like,
well, no, but like,
me too, dude. Yeah,
I have a lot of random shit happen to me. Okay,
fair.
That was part of this. It was like I don't know how else to explain it. I think that
There's someone playing a game that's trying to kill you.
Somebody's getting bored with their playthrough, so they're gonna shake it up a bit. You know?
Huh.
What happens if we crash his car?
Very interesting.
I don't know.
Well, since we're all in a simulation, right? 100%. I mean, we are just Sims, right? In the simulation. You were definitely, I'm not going to lie, I've never thought about this before until you just presented this.
Mm-hmm.
Rob, you might be onto something. Like, I legitimately think if this was a video game, or if we were each in a separate, you would be in The Sims 100%. You're definitely a Sim. I'm sorry I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing to agree with you.
I don't know.
But I think you're 100% right.
They definitely didn't enter in the cheat code motherload to build my house better.
No. Neither.
I had a feeling you'd like this because living with me in quarantine, I'm pretty sure if you were to watch my movements on a day-to-day basis and compare it to when you played Sims as a kid, because we all had a phase.
Yeah. Yeah. Just walk into a room, look around, look up, turn around, walk back out. Wow. Say something to yourself. Holy shit.
Run into a room, talk to somebody, make random freaking arm movements so you know what I'm saying.
Yep.
Walk away, leave you confused.
Yep. Okay, so this is just a commentary on maybe it's just you. Maybe it's not just you. Maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe it's maybe it's ADD. Maybe people with ADD are Sims. I don't know. I can't speak for others.
No,
and I don't mean
No, I appreciate that because I thought about it too, and I was like, it's probably just the ADD. So does that make me a Sim? But
maybe.
Excuse me. It's okay.
All people with ADD are Sims. That's what we've established here today.
But in the context of going back of like the are you a hero or a villain, saying your Sim's a little bit of a cop out.
Yeah.
Because it's really not giving me any.
Well, my question for you was just, are you an NPC? But if you're a Sim,
you're kind of in between.
Maybe you're playable. If the benevolence. If benevolence not the right word, because they could definitely fuck you over.
Oh yeah, no.
If whoever is playing is in charge of you at that moment, you're the PC. Otherwise, you're just going about your life, interacting with other NPCs and
You're just doing your thing until somebody decides to fuck with you.
who's the spotlight on at any given time? Do you? Okay.
Like
I'm sorry, I'm shifting this now.
No, go for it.
So like this makes me think of what is it? Not your movie moment or whatever, or it's like it combines the concept of seeing through the Matrix with like almost realize with the coming to the sudden realization that you might be on a movie set.
Oh, almost
Right.
like hyper realism mixed with like Truman's Show.
Right, because like there are points in life that we refer to as glitches in the Matrix or whatever, right?
Sure.
When shit just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
So when the spotlight is on us,
Mhm.
is that when we're experiencing the movie moment or whatever, where you realize, or is that when we are the NPC and someone else is the focus? That's what my brain is to.
Got it. So I'm getting to live normally until somebody loads up that other house they built and they forgot about, and they're like, "Oh, well, this was boring. I don't remember why, but let's fuck with it a little."
Yeah, potentially. But do you realize when you're the main character?
Probably not. Because like when I played Sims, sometimes I was just trying to help them do things.
Yeah, because I mean they were useless.
They were really bad
Like,
at
especially in like the earlier ones, like 1,
Oh.
even in 2, like they did not. They wouldn't even bathe, like or eat.
Yeah, didn't you have to like? You really had to make them do
You had to
stuff.
micromanage the shit out of them to get them to even eat or bathe and sleep at a normal schedule. And then the social meter, which I always thought was bullshit. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, all right, let me just stand here and use the chat action 6 times in a row to fill my social, and then I'm gonna fuck off and I'm good for another day. But that's game limitations. But still,
I mean, sure. Yeah, I think 3 was the first time that you could like highlight one at a time to help them manage their shit and improve their skills, and then the other ones would actually fucking learn to shit themselves. Not shit themselves, because they would do that if you didn't make them use the bathroom, but go to the bathroom on their own accord.
Yeah. Round 3 was when you were able to give them some autonomy, and there was I believe a sliding scale as to how much you could give them in like the options or something.
Probably.
But I don't think it was ever high enough.
I'm also gonna go back to so Kev, you think this is the perfect fit, huh? I'm really bad at doing anything.
No, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it that way. We all have our moments. I'm not saying you are. That's why it fits well for you. More so than the actions, the behaviors that you exhibit at times, and the crazy shit that happens to you. Those are definitely the key points, right? But we all have our time where you may let one of your bars slack a little bit. I do the same, right? And it's normal.
Yeah.
I don't remember the last time I peed myself, but I've definitely held in my bladder bar for longer than I should at times.
Oh yeah, probably.
I've definitely gone a day without showering before. Like my hygiene bar got pretty low at points.
Arguably, they say you're not supposed to shower every day, but who am I?
It depends on the person.
Yeah.
But even things like that. I never forget to eat. That's never a problem. But I mean, I mean, my social bar is definitely not the same as most humans. Like I could just, we could just fuck off with that one.
I think it's leveled up though considerably.
Yeah. Well, I was investing in my charisma skill. I was speaking to myself in the mirror for hours on end, so I could learn to talk to people. It's just a new operating system, honestly. They programmed me to be better at it.
I'm not buying in this time.
Okay, that's fair.
Not doing it. They already know. But yeah, I don't know. I thought about the question a lot, and then I was like, I think it's better to just call myself Sam than say I have that much like fucking power in the world.
What? Whoa, hold on. Okay, now
Sure.
the way you phrase that, now I'm on the complete opposite side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think that you as an individual have the power to at least impact the individuals around you in a significant way. To which point, if you're doing that, you're more than just a sim. Yeah, no, it's true.
I don't know.
Rob, you have significantly impacted me as an individual just by being you. I hate to give you this compliment, but it's a true thing, right? So in that regard, like, you're more than just a sim.
Kev, you're going to hate this as well. So have you to me, and I don't think you realize that.
Well, because I haven't. Got him.
Yeah, but you have.
Fucking get got, nerd.
You've helped a lot of personal growth with me.
Get got, nerd.
No, fuck you. You're going to keep saying that to ignore what I'm saying. Fuck you,
Yeah,
Kev.
that's my character flaw.
When you earlier said that you think you're an NPC in my life, I'm like, no, bullshit. Because you've helped me a lot. And not that I'm giving you a couple XP points kind of way, you know.
Well, we can't just keep sucking each other's dicks like
That's
this. That's not the point.
We're really breaking the theme of the podcast.
We really
here.
can't do this. That's not how this works.
No, but
I appreciate it.
I just
to the end, maybe each of us should be more willing to accept that we can be the main character in our own stories.
Even if it's just sometimes. When somebody
when the spotlight's on.
Yeah, when somebody remembers that you exist from time to time.
When we are being controlled by another entity, at that point we are the main character.
We all have our moments.
And now that that's established,
yeah.
Okay, hero and villain. I'm in now. So you initially you shat on my theory of me being my own villain.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair. So I have contemplated a bit.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to present that I could still be a villain in the main story, whatever that is, which is a esoteric concept that really has no meaning.
You did have a whole episode where you talked about being a dictator, but I'm going to let you continue.
Prime example. So I'm going to bring up the fact that I, as a villain, I definitely find joy in suffering. I have to admit that. Not like harmful suffering, like minor, not like lasting suffering, but I do find joy in small suffering.
Like that guy tripped versus that guy has cancer.
Yes. Yeah, I'm not going to laugh at the cancer guy. I might, if he tells a joke. But I'm not going to laugh at the situation. Thank you. that was really bad, but thank you.
I threw it out there because I thought it would help. I didn't think it would. I should have realized what you would do with it.
Yeah.
Why did I go to cancer?
But I'm going to laugh at the guy that falls, for sure. For shit and sure, even. Some might even say. But even like, I think of your job, right? And how much joy I would get out of denying people and telling them no. And just being an asshole. Like, to that end, the fact that I get enjoyment out of that speaks towards my villainous tendencies.
Kev, your entire current job is literally accepting or denying people's future.
I know.
So
I know.
So saying my job.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I want to take the pressure off of me. I wanted to put it on you because I didn't want to admit the fact that I get joy out of all of the students that are not quite UConn material.
I'd argue that might make you a hero. You're saving them a lot of debt.
Oh, but I'm a villain for the university?
Good.
No, because they pay me. They pay me.
No, Kevin, you're right. Fuck the man.
No, they pay me. Keep the system how it is. I really like the system, guys. Unless I don't get my raise, then fuck the system, overthrow it. It's all about me. Selfishness. I'm the hero. By my own definition.
You're doing good for you. You're the hero.
Well, no, if I'm doing good for me,
Yeah.
I can't be the hero. Because doing bad for me is not me being the villain. As you pointed out earlier. So, you have to be doing good for others to be the hero.
Huh.
Based on your logic. Which I'm now going to say is also based on my logic. What are you going to do about that, Rob?
Fine, I'll give it to you.
Yeah. So how are you being either the hero or the villain in your current story? I'm not going to make you pick either one. Just what aspects of each are you currently feeling or experiencing?
I don't know. It's. I'd like to think I help people sometimes. I'd like to say that that's more often my goal.
Uh-huh.
I don't feel genuine in saying that for some reason.
Well, you can feel that way,
Yeah.
but not all of your actions have to portray that. You can still, like I went into teaching to help people.
Okay.
Right?
Sure.
I wanted to, yeah. Trust me, I know. But I wanted to help educate kids to become more active citizens.
Okay.
Like one of my goals was that I wanted to help produce active citizens that wanted to promote change in society, whatever that meant. I wasn't trying to like put ideas into their heads and be like, okay, this is how we should do it. I just want them to be active and involved and wanting to make a difference. And that was one of the reasons I went to teaching, which I think is a good, heroic thing. But it didn't turn out that way.
Well, yeah, that's because they hurt you for trying to do something well.
I wouldn't say I was doing it well. I said I was doing it
No. I said trying to do it well.
I wouldn't even say I was trying to do it well. I think I was just trying to do it.
No, I think in a similar way, that's why I wanted to get into the planning field, is because to promote positive change, you have to do it systematically.
Yeah. I just started young. I figured they had a better shot than we did.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, which is a heroic ideal that you can strive towards. I'm not saying you're a hero, but you can strive towards that heroic ideal.
I don't know. I don't. Just because I can't think of something immediately villainous, I don't agree. I don't like it.
So you're saying because you can't think of anything in your life that is.
Oh, I didn't say that.
That you do that is villainous.
Like actively do. There's definitely things I am not. I don't treat myself as good as I could, nor am I as actively involved or doing things as well as I could to help others. But I think
interesting point you raised there, Rob. You're saying that you're being villainous towards yourself?
I didn't say that wasn't an option.
You made it seem like you discounted it pretty heavily when I brought that up.
No. Okay, I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to discount it. What I meant was that there are different ways to look at it. Yeah. And your immediate reaction was in how you're treating yourself. I'm not just saying that that's not a bad way to do it. I was just presenting more options.
You're not saying it's not a bad way.
I'm not saying it's a bad way.
So, what you said was, I'm not saying it's not a bad way.
Okay.
So I'm saying it's a bad way to do it. Do the topic my way. That's what I heard.
That's not.
Anyway, go on. How are you being villainous to yourself? That's a very valid thing and a great way to look at this. And I agree, since I was the one that initially came up with the idea. Welcome to the dark side.
Am I the villain in my own story? Probably. I don't think that I am motivated and do things for myself very well.
Okay.
I think that I probably am mostly motivated on guilt. And I don't think that makes me a good person, because it shouldn't.
I don't think that's a positive thing. But I mean, coming from me, obviously, I'm not a trained professional, but I don't think having guilt as the main motivator is a good thing. It sounds bad.
Yeah, but that also means that if you look at common reasons why things are bad or good, it can be means to an ends and why you're doing things.
One more time? I didn't fully grasp.
So, Thanos' goal was
okay.
was to effectively save the universe.
Yes.
And make sure there was enough resources for everyone.
Absolutely.
Thanos was evil.
It was a good goal.
It's a fine idea.
Yeah, it's an ideal.
No, I didn't say ideal. I said idea.
No, I think I say that's an ideal. I would even go so far as to say that's a heroic ideal.
Yeah, well, if you're gonna do it by killing everybody, it's not good.
Says who? I mean, no. Yeah, that's bad. All right, yeah, you got me. Okay, population control is a bad thing. All right, especially because it's fairly unnecessary. Because time and study shows that people are naturally having less kids in quote unquote more civilized nations already. Like America, we're having less kids. Germany and I think the Nordic countries all have aging populations because our generation is not having children.
Be careful when you say civilized population.
I know, that's why I put it in air quotes. I know this is an audio format, but yes, quote unquote,
civilized, fine.
Right. Yeah, the concept of, first world, second world, third world, which is, yes, a poor concept in and of itself and a negative way of looking at the world. But it's what everyone knows, and I don't know a better way of categorizing at this very moment.
Yeah, no, I frequently when I'm told that there's a bad way to do things, I'm like, yeah, you're right. It's based on shitty things, but, well...
I don't know an alternative. Present me with an alternative, and I will use it.
Yeah.
And then, the onus isn't on you to educate me. Sure, whatever. But, even still, in first world countries, population is declining because our generation are not having kids. Or we're having kids later, or whatever.
Yeah.
So
also, we're running a shitty podcast. It's not up to us to come up with a new system of trying to state development of countries.
Yeah, which makes us the villains.
Because we're passing the blame.
Yes.
Okay.
We are edutainment, so we should educate as part of the attainment.
That, not that.
Yes, that.
The concept's right before that.
Population control.
No, God damn it. Shit. Actually, funny anecdote on the whole Thanos thing.
Yeah.
One of my interview questions for my promotion, which was by my boss, who is a secret nerd, at the very end of the interview, it was just me, an HR person, him, and another colleague in the room. And we get through all of the scripted questions. I'm like, oh, do you have any questions? And he looked at me dead in the eye and in actual interview setting and said, so is Thanos right? And then I laughed. I paused. I looked at him and I'm like, you can't ever say genocide's right.
Yep.
Like, regardless of the intent, you can't. Genocide's bad.
Genocide is bad no matter what. Just put that. We do not stand very firm, this podcast. We do not stand firm on a lot of things.
No.
But we stand firm that genocide is bad.
Genocide's bad.
And
Genocide, not good.
we may argue the opposite at points, but that's just who we are. But it's bad, and we truly believe that.
Yeah, I can't think of an instance where it would be good.
Nope.
Besides maybe mosquitoes.
That'd fuck something up.
Probably.
We'd probably kill birds or something.
There's other bugs.
Well, who eats mosquitoes?
Not me.
So we would kill the things that eat mosquitoes, and then kill the things that eat the things that eat mosquitoes, and then we kill all humans.
Nah, damn it.
Mosquito genocide is human genocide.
Mm.
Or we would just like be less immune to certain diseases or whatever.
It would probably negatively impact something.
Yeah. I mean, mosquitoes carry malaria, right?
I think so, yeah. Maybe yellow fever as well.
Among other things. A lot of shit.
They carry diseases. They fuck around with blood.
Yeah, they're good at diseases.
They're
It's one of the things they're very good at.
they're yes.
Mosquitoes are the villains in our stories.
I don't think they're ever a hero.
No. No. I don't think they are either.
Okay, so no. I think I like this as a segue.
Okay.
No matter how good you are trying to be or think you are doing, I've learned you are the villain in somebody else's story.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
No matter what, you at some point have crossed somebody, even if you have had the best of intentions.
Yeah. Sometimes purposely. Yes. I revel in the fact that I am a villain in someone's story out there. And I may not even know who. But, like, the fact that I am a villain in someone's story, that it brings me joy. It's like, wow, you care about me or think about me enough that I've become so important to you. Even if it's in a negative, it's like, bad press is, all press is good press, right? But broken down on the human level. Like, if you think about me and how much I have ruined your life somehow, however that may be, if you somehow hear this, please contact me. It would bring me so much joy to know that I have ruined your life in some way. So from a very selfish perspective, I would love that. But yeah, like, is that not something that you would be interested in as well? Like, wouldn't you want to know who thinks of you as an arch enemy?
I don't know.
Or a rival?
Maybe. Rival, I think, yes. Because why?
Yeah.
What could I have possibly done that you think we're both equals and opposing?
Yeah, right? Like, so I chose the water starter. Like, we're rivals now?
You're going to pick the weaker one because it's a later gen? Wow, you're bad at being my rival, you bitch.
Yeah, you're definitely not equal. That's for damn sure. At least, in Gen 1, he's the champion before you, so he's arguably better than you. So, but yeah, what do I know, right?
This may or may not be a Pokemon reference all of a sudden.
Well, yeah. Why wouldn't it be? So you don't want to... No, so you do want to know who your rival is.
I guess. I mean,
What about like
if I
arch
had one,
like villainous, like someone who thinks of you as potentially. What if it could be in a motivating aspect.
it could. I would want to know why.
Oh, yeah.
Potentially more so. I think that might be the difference here. Is you don't want to know why. You just want to know that it's happening.
No, that comes along with it.
Alright.
I would want to
Do you?
understand. Yeah, so I can keep doing it. I need to know why, so that way I can keep it up. I'm trying to motivate this person to get better by doing everything that I'm not doing. Like by being the ultimate opposite of me, they're bettering themselves, hopefully, and getting a better life. So really, it's a heroic ideal done in a villainous way. I am Thanos.
I think this kind of goes back to the whole. They say love and hate are somewhat the same emotion. They have to operate on the same spectrum.
Yes.
Because if you care about something so much that you can hate it, in a way you kind of love it.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
You're devoting that much time to something that you can say you hate something. I'm just saying, you think about it a little too much.
Yeah, there's got to be a part of it that you admire, in a sense. Yeah, I would agree with that. Because like nothinging something or someone is worse. Like
yeah.
if I were to say I nothing you.
You mean nothing to me.
Yeah.
I don't care about you enough to hate you.
Right. That's way worse than hatred. Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a bigger burn.
Yeah. It feels worse. You know?
You've been trying all this time to fuck with me. I don't even know what or who you are.
Yeah.
That would suck.
Yeah. Ain't it great? So in a way, the villain is the hero. Because there's still that aspect of love. There's still that motivational piece to it. Whereas, like, if you're because of the existence of the nothing. I can't.
No, I like the nothinging.
The nothinging.
It's like the happening, but the nothing.
The nothing.
I can't say it right. There's something missing in the middle.
The nothinging.
The nothing.
But the nothing chainsaw, as we've now affectionately referred to it as.
Yeah.
So yeah, the hero and the villain, you can be both. You are both.
Because it really cuts you down.
That's terrible. That's really bad.
Sorry.
The hero and the villain are the same. You can be both, probably simultaneously. You can be both simultaneously.
You probably are both simultaneously.
Yes.
That's why I kind of hate the question.
Well, we answered it.
There's no good and bad.
Well, we answered it.
What?
Ask me the question.
Are you the hero or the villain?
Yes.
Yes. It's a spectrum of gray. There's no black and white.
Yes. Yes, I am.
You look a little gray to me, Kevin.
Is that villainous? Or is that heroic? I'm doing the fucking
maniacal hand gesture.
Yes.
Not clap, but like is there a word for
it? Simpsons. What's
Oh,
yeah.
Mr. Burns?
Yes. Yes, the Mr. Burns pose. The epitome of villains.
Yes.
Yeah. The epitome of villains and heroes.
Mm. Some people do just suck, though.
Which is heroic in its own right. If you think about it.
They give us something to hate?
Which means you have to love it.
No. I'm saying that because my immediate individual that I have to think of.
Don't go on. I know what go on. Go ahead.
Hitler sucks.
Why do we always gotta talk about Hitler?
Okay, you know what?
This is not a Hitler podcast.
It's not a Hitler podcast.
We are making it kind of like one.
No. You know what it is?
You get brought up too much.
You know what it is? He is an extreme.
Okay. He is just the hate.
Yeah. It's easy to use something as a demonstration when it's pretty universal that it sucks.
There are people that see him as a hero.
Well, fuck them. I don't know.
I agree, fuck them, but there are people that see him as a hero.
You're right. Okay, fine. We need to find another equally bad thing as Hitler.
What is something that everyone agrees is bad? That's hard.
That's hard. That's why we usually go there.
Yeah, but not everyone agrees he's bad. We do.
Yeah, but
We're going to establish that again.
Yeah, no, we do. The people who matter do.
Oh, okay. What? We can't get into defining what it means to matter. We do not have the time for that. That is too. That is way too long.
It's probably a bit heady.
That's too much. I can't get into it. But we'll save that though.
Yeah, we can definitely save that, and we can also say that they don't matter if they like him.
For now.
Yeah, sure.
For now, you don't matter if you like Hitler, you don't matter, and we nothing you. But we still hate Hitler.
Yeah.
So we love him a little bit.
No.
Yeah, I
don't like that one.
Don't like that.
I don't like that. I don't agree. We made an instance where
you don't have to love something to hate it.
Yep.
You can just hate.
You could just hate it.
Except for those that don't. But they don't matter and we nothing them.
Yep.
We did it.
We did it. And it's not foolproof, but try and argue it.
Bet you can't.
Bet you can.
Crack an egg. Bet you can't.
Shit.
Yeah. Well, anyways, thank you for making it through another episode. This was definitely something.
Yeah, you did pretty well. We were pretty great on this one.
Down in the comments below, why don't you tell us whether or not you think you're the hero or villain of your own story?
Oh God, I hate you. Did you just do that? I hate you.
If you could not, I mean, that was oozing with satire.
Wasn't?
Was it? Everyone needs a good call to action.
Ooh, careful.
Every podcast needs a good call to action.
Oh, okay, that's better.
No, everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone needs a call to action. A motivator, some might say. Someone they hate.
Someone they love.
We love you.
He does.